Okay, so apparently the people have spoken, according to Kyle. My status got 20 likes, so he said, "Bring it on, Mom." The people have spoke, actually, is what I believe he said. So um, I get to say something else that's kind of embarrassing to him. Well, I think it's funny and cute, but I think he would be embarrassed, but maybe not because Kyle doesn't embarrass easily. So let's just talk about his favorite toy when he was 5. Here is Safari Tommy. I still have him because he was near and dear to Kyle's heart. No, actually, I gotta tell all you guys, especially his Air Force buddies, that it still sits on his bed and he comes home immediately to it and goes to Tommy to make sure that Tommy's okay and that nothing has happened to Tommy. I'm just kidding, he really doesn't do that, but it would be funny if he did. Anyway, this is Safari Tommy, and his head is pretty wobbly, and that's what I'm going to get to here in a second. So, when Kyle was 5, like I said, he may have been 6, but I think closer to 5, this Tommy was his favorite buddy. And Tommy used to talk when you pushed a button, and I'm not sure what Tommy would say, and Tommy used to be fully clothed, but as you can see, he's lost his shirt. So, one day, Kyle got in trouble for something, and I don't know what it was because Kyle didn't really get in trouble. He was a pretty easygoing kid. He had a loft bed, and he slept on top. And he had a dresser and stuff in his room. And I don't know if I told him to go to his room or he told me that he was going to his room, but he was upset and he was crying and he was screaming. And all of a sudden, I heard a bam, something very heavy hitting. I didn't know what. I thought maybe he had fallen off the bed or something. So I kind of peeked my head in there, and he was still crying and whimpering. And what happened was that he was so mad that his buddy Tommy, little Safari Tommy here, took a beating, and he got up on his bed and he threw Tommy, and Tommy hit the dresser with G-forces. So that's why Tommy's head does this, because I'm guessing it was a head-on collision. So he went to press, he grabbed Tommy and he went back on his bed and he went to press Tommy's button, and Tommy didn't talk anymore. And he was devastated. He was saying, and I can't do a 5-year-old little boy's face, but I was watching and he was going, "Tommy, Tommy, Tommy, I killed Tommy!" And he kept crying and crying. "Tommy, I'm so sorry I killed you. Please talk to me. Tommy, Mom, I killed Tommy." Hysterical, he was crying hysterically, and Tommy never talked again, and his poor head still flops, but I still keep it because Kyle still loves Tommy. Here he does. He loves him. So yes, poor Tommy, head-on collision with a dresser. He had no chance in hell of winning that, and Kyle realized what he had done, and Tommy, oh no, I killed Tommy! So now, whatever he was in trouble for to begin with is forgotten because now Tommy's dead. And Tommy was dead. He pretty much killed Tommy. So Safari Tommy is dead Tommy. I don't know, but we keep him around, and as long as we're at it. Wow, my cats are really fighting. Another one of Kyle's favorite baby toys, little toys, is the Dino Roars. I think the green one was his favorite. And he's probably going to say that no, they were my favorites, but they were his favorites. And Kyle really couldn't do anything to these guys to make them stop roaring. And then he also had this one, which, I'm sorry, I don't know where the camera is. So, we heard these often because he liked to squeeze them. He liked to hear the noise because when he killed Tommy, there was no more noise in his room other than his own talking to himself, which he does a good job at. But anyways, Kyle, I hope that That was a good enough story. I felt that I couldn't really write that down on paper because I needed the props. So Tommy still loves you. He's forgiven you. Where are we? He's forgiven you for doing that to him. And he's now a mute, but he still loves his favorite buddy Kyle from 20 years ago. Okay? So over and out. I hope it didn't embarrass you too bad. Goodbye.